die.
Okay,
But now I have strength of her.
No, they're broken.
Yeah, you are right.
Until Freddy starts churning out the good shit, these trumps are super delicate.
it'll take a while, yeah.
Up to
Trying to
you.
think where we can put her.
Got to the bank.
We'd like to deposit this body, please.
Do you want to just leave her in the doghouse?
No.
What's wrong with the doghouse?
What will you do with her at night? I don't trust you.
Nothing. I'll literally stay as far away from her as possible.
You already no. Last time you proposed to wake somebody up by raping them, so I'm not putting like a
Oh, I put that me behind.
unconscious person next to you at night.
No, I'm not gonna. No. The last thing I want to do is wake her up.
Yes, but maybe you will find some other things you want to do when you feel lonely. So I don't want that, okay?
I'm insulted.
Now you are insulted.
I am a gentleman.
Of course you are.
Ah, bloody hell.
Alright, let's put her.
Can't wait to see where this is going to lead.
Why don't we go see if the Golden Water basement's done?
Yes.
And put her there.
Thinking
Let's
about it, yes.
Let's go take the ticket and see what's going on there.
Yeah.
We'll leave her here for now.
Okay.
Someone's calling card. Yeah.
You're going to leave her unattended in the middle of the wilderness, is what you said?
No.
No, in the blow-up house.
What if somebody blows the house up there?
Alright, do you want to put her in the doghouse then?
No.
Temporarily.
Can we put her with? Can we just say? Can we just?
You could just have Kinley carry her. I mean, because honestly, having a zombie-looking motherfucker carrying a dead body wouldn't be the weirdest thing ever. Although you are worried Kinley looks so much like a zombie now, he may just get attacked, which would be bad for whoever's attacking him, I agree. But still, it's an inconvenience.
What if we put her in the storage for just until we figure out where?
In storage. Okay, what storage?
Like the storage where we have all our shit.
In the vault.
Yeah.
You want to make Elwyn carry an unconscious body down into the vault.
That's not going to go well. Plus, you remember Elwyn's rule.
I'm not talking to him to do that.
There you
How
go,
much
Logan.
is-
I've solved my problem of looking like a zombie.
Oh,
Nice.
I now look like death
Very nice.
as I avatar form into death.
you guys are thinking this is not fucking helping. You're thinking that pretty much having death with a fucking scythe following you around will not get a good fucking reaction out of people.
Nice.
Yeah, make a Sandy Royana goes toward the Courts of Chaos avatar forms, I believe.
I wonder if you make it.
Yeah.
Cool. 1 point toward the avatar forms. Fortunately, it's all avatar forms, not each individual person's. What's the max on that, Freddie?
16.
Thank you, Freddie. Yeah, you're thinking that you should be very popular when you try taking the non-zombie with you.
I just want to put her somewhere safe, but I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't put it on the Raven
Yeah.
ship. The ship.
The one where you guys discovered some random dude had wandered into?
Yeah.
No,
It's fine. It's we have a new parking spot. It's fine now.
sounds weird. Sounds
Give me an empathy roll, Yana.
Is he lying to me?
No.
He is
Why not?
fucking totally lying to you. He's the worst actor ever. It's like watching a fucking 10-year-old with chocolate around his mouth trying to convince you he didn't fucking eat the chocolate.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You can tell he's pretty much interested in just fobbing off the body to wherever. And also, you're not sure how long you're going to be in this form. You may end up getting switched back. You don't know. And so if you put him in like the Iron Maiden, like Freddy is suggesting, you may end up actually resurrecting from that, which will just make you want to stab Freddy in the eye a few times.
What if we build a coffin and put her in there?
And put the coffin where?
Put it in the doghouse.
No.
He's not feeling creative today. You're gonna have to fucking help him out, okay?
Well, like, what is a place where we can put something and not get fucked with?
Everybody give me spot hidden rolls at half. As you guys are standing there in Bleakmere discussing this shit.
No, we're not in Blitzmere. We're in the Badlands.
Sorry, the Badlands of the Dry Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Everybody made their spot hidden roll. See, even though anytime you're trying to look at it, your eyes just slide off of it or try to, you guys see something peeking at you from behind a distant rock, and when you notice it noticing you, it quickly withdraws its head. It looked a bit like this.
To the heart. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, nice.
I fucking hate those things.
Yeah, guys. We probably need to go. Harlequins
Okay.
around. Mildred, where do you want to take her?
Let's just leave here now, right now.
Okay, I'll pull out the trump of the embassy and we'll go back there.
Sure, give me the standard luck roll. You can do it. If you fumble now, I'm going to laugh and laugh and laugh. No, fine. You guys trump back to the embassy.
I don't know where to put her. Like
Kinley's going to be carrying her because he can carry her without even bothering. Well, actually, Kinley, would you like to make a strength roll to carry her? Since you haven't gotten to do one this adventure.
No. How weird is that?
Okay. He's forgotten he's carrying her and he's just wandering. He's either walking or floating, depending on how much magic is around, with his fucking scythe out, looking like the avatar of death, like skull head, I'm guessing, black robes.
Yeah.
The smoke kind of curling away from the black of the black robes to show an otherworldly type. Yeah.
Misty black tendrils.
Right.
I know.
People scream and run and flee and shit like that. The embassy guards are yelling and like getting ready to come to arms and such.
It's just Kinley, don't worry.
You give me a fast talk roll at a quarter to calm everything down suddenly. Otherwise, they ignore you because you are not trustworthy, and they will prepare the ballistas and shit.
Oh, great.
It seems that this form is not well loved.
You said
Kinley,
What the zombie was.
Not really, but you at least looked more like Kinley. You see an old man standing there, and he's like, "Dad!" And you hear a young girl in the house going, "That's just the birds, Grandpa." And he's like, "No, Dad!"
right now, do it.
Fine, I change back.
No problem. Guards rush by you looking desperately to try to defeat death.
It was me and numpties.
They don't believe you. All right, they say, "You're looking really bad, sir." One of them says, "Have you tried, like, pig fat? I've heard that rubbing that on your face gets rid of wrinkles."
And that's why you're a god. Just walk off.
Don't worry, I appreciate your job, I will costume.
Wow, he just answered and it shows the sad violin music playing.
Mildred,
Yeah.
I know there's a storage unit in Shomer. We can put her in. But I'm gonna need to make a trump of you. You're gonna have to go there on your own, and then we'll trump the body to you once you're in the unit, so that we're not walking through the streets carrying an unconscious body.
Right. How, like, is it just like a normal safety deposit?
No, it's a large storage unit.
That can be fucked with so easily.
It's all I have.
Don't
know.
worry, it has a
Unless you want-
tiny lock to keep people out.
Unless you want to dig a hole and shovel in the ground.
Does anyone have a shit hand? I got
Yes.
a assistant refill if you want.
Sure. Do you want the dance revolution?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
You could
I'll get
be
with it, baby.
dancing, yeah.
I'm trying to think if there is like a safe place, but I really don't.
There is. There are many wonderful, safe places that the party has completely forgotten about, and that is why I love GMing this group.
Because our memory is like,
Well, you know what? Where you woke up, that she's been down there. You were down there for ages and was not touched at all.
yes,
When we get back to the tunnels, we can just put her back into the
yeah.
right pod.
That's
I
my
would rather break my own ankles.
why. What?
Okay.
Cut to him breaking his own ankles. Really? Yeah. Yeah, Jesus.
Why? You don't have to. You can just wait here, and we will put her there.
Always keep the
You
party
will
together.
not be able to navigate the sewers.
She made
Without
it out.
Yeah.
You're not going to be allowed back down there.
Why
You're
not?
not allowed back down there. We might be. Right?
Okay, fine. You want to try? Let's go.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let's try it because
Okay.
You guys pretty much get told nobody's allowed in the sewers. Sorry, folks.
Right. If we don't put this body back where she just came from, then the whole planet's going to blow up.
We understand, but nobody can be allowed in the sewers. Sorry, sir.
why? Why?
I'm sorry. Orders, ma'am.
Because my fucking McKay said so, basically, and it's dumb god. I walk off.
Why is the Mecca is like private kingdom or something?
Wait, I know where to put her.
Oh.
In the painting.
That's pretty safe.
Maybe.
Although we need to hang it up.
What if somebody destroys the painting?
There's no pleasing you, is there?
I want to be done with it already, but I just don't want to like use the body.
Okay, fine. Ooh, Space Force.
Space Force.
One sec while you guys think I'm gonna do this. Okay. Burlington's still underwater.
It shows him stuffing the unconscious underwater.
And then Merland's still fucked.
Why is it we can't just leave her here?
I don't know.
Because anybody can walk inside.
Not really. There are guards, so only trusted people can walk inside.
Well, actually, you couldn't leave her in the basement of the embassy because no people are allowed in the
I have
basement.
an idea. Logan, do you remember? Now, Mildred, this is only temporary, right?
Ha! Ha! So is the last storage thing, yeah?
Okay.
You remember the house a while ago I bought in Boris? I made a trump of the basement that I specifically made so that I can go there and come back.
Hold on. Is this the house that you had to trade in to get out of your base?
Freddie just comes up with the worst fucking ideas I've ever imagined in my life.
So the house in Boris that you don't actually own anymore.
He shows some other family living there. Honestly, the Golden Lotto is super secure. I mean, because there's a large number of the Doras that work there, guard it, and plus it's even being guarded by the local military.
Okay.
So,
That's right.
of course.
Put in a sack then.
Oh my God.
We are going there anyway, so we can just leave her alone and see if it's okay.
Now, what are you going to do about Kinley? Because you guys have kind of gotten used to him, but he's going to need, he's past just normal makeup. He's into, essentially he'd need prosthetics and shit at this point to, kind of it'd be like trying to make him a Klingon without the fucking forehead bumpy thing and stuff. He needs some of that kind of shit too. Do stuff. In fact, he kind of goes, now he looks like a half melted, rotting version of himself. He appears to be like some sort of Hunchback of Notre Dame freak version of a zombie.
Might want to reroll that, Matt.
Oh, he's fine. He's just like, which really just scared you. See one of the guards nearby just fucking faint.
I have support to reroll, so I can.
Yes, please.
What? No. I really like him being a half melted fucking
I have
freak
a
of
skill 5
nature.
if you want it.
What?
Skill 5 if you want it. It's not much, but
No, it's all right. Let's see if I can just roll it. If I can't, it's not a high skill anyway. But
I really.
yay! There you go.
Hey.
Right. Do you already have your other specific human shape figured out?
Yeah, it's a big what did I say? Big muscular, bald black man.
Nice. You've always wanted to be black. It's finally come. All right. So I'll tell you what, since I hadn't planned for this, I'll let the dice decide. Give me an essence ×2, and you don't look like a rotting zombie, big, muscular, black, bald man.
What?
Well, because the magic may affect cross forms, and so if you make an essence ×2 or less, then you look like you're alive in this form.
No.
The dice will decide. It's almost a 50-50.
Yeah, it's nearly 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to use a... fuck's sake.
God really hates this guy.
No, it's essence ×1. What am I doing? Yeah, it still wouldn't have made it anyway.
Right.
It's ×3. So
Yeah. So he's unless you want to do something to re-roll that, he looks like a dead big black man in a zombie-fied. But on the other hand, if you do make this roll, then you found a way to always look alive if you make your form.
These are fucking pods then.
Yes, burn them hero points, by God.
Reverse dice, ×1.
Wow. All right. Yes. Make a note that when you are that particular form of the big muscular black bald man and stuff, then you look alive, even though your other form may be zombie you. So he looks like, fit, big. Do you look like anybody famous or?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Oh, Terry Crews, perfect. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right.
Oh, it was that actually.
Nice.
Like Terry Crews.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, you feel like buying stuff that he's selling, especially if he starts advertising anything like Old Spices or something.
Spice, I was gonna say, yeah.
So.
All right, give me the Golden Lotto. Let's go.
No problem. You guys, what are you doing? Oh, the been dumped into a bag?
Yeah, we need to carry it somehow, so.
Okay, Kinley, you got a big hemp bag that you're hoping won't rip open. With Freddy's luck and mine not, even though the universe really seems to hate him, but his luck is good enough that he can thumb his nose at it. However, weird things happen. You guys, how are you wanting to get to? You guys head over to Clem's. You Clem's through with the password. It goes off seamlessly. You're walking down the street, and some guy. No,
I check for Harlequin.
not yet.
No?
Not yet. That's scene 26. We're only up to scene 14.
Okay.
Some guy limping on a cane. He comes up and he says, "Are you Freddy?"
Yes.
I'm looking for a lady who goes by a unusual name. I
Who?
wonder. She's called Fuck.
Yay.
I have a mission for her and her friends. I am willing to pay in both gold and alcohol.
Very well. I'll be sure to pass on the mission. What is it?
I'm sorry, I need to see her at the table. I'm a very specific client because apparently the fame of the lockpick gang has been well established, and they know that the lockpick gang can get this done. It's a time-sensitive mission. Children have been stolen. We need Fuck.
I wanna.
What you talking about, brother? I've always wanted to say that.
Is he being genuine, or is he trying to be a bit slimy and get hold of Mildred? Is he
Oh, I
genuine?
see. Give me a empathy roll.
Yes, that's what I want. Quarter.
He seems tired and anxious.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to take her there. When do you need her there by?
Excellent. I'll meet you and her and whoever else is in her gang. They're free to come along. I just need her there because as long as we've got her, we know that this is going to get done. And I will meet you all over at let's see here. Hold on a second. I'll meet you at the Codfather.
The
Very well. And who should I... What's your name, sir?
I was told only to identify myself as John's son.
What are you talking about, John Sons?
Very well, John.
I'll meet you there within the hour. He limps off. You guys notice his cane has been rather badly carved. He has like some sort of dogs with big feet carved on it and stuff. They're standing up with stupidly big feet. He hobbles off. It looks as though his leg is just a little off, like it was probably broken and not quite reset right.
Hold on. Do we recognize that? Do they look like ghouls? Is that what you mean?
No. It just looks like somebody tried to carve it and they did a poor job, but perhaps the cane was kept for sentimental reasons. Your guess is maybe one of his kids gave it to him. He looks like about the right age for kids.
It's familiar, but I don't know from that.
Well, let's go drop off the body before we go there. So.
You're going to drop off the person that you need with you?
The other body.
Oh, the body.
That's what I said.
Well, we kind of need that.
Yeah, you totally need it.
All right.
I mean, it's kind of with us.
But he does, like, do you think he will believe us when we tell him?
You've been using a lot of good makeup.
There's no way she can pass off as Mildred because she's like smaller frame, shorter, younger.
We can say that I don't know. I maybe like say that I'm her daughter or something.
Oh, that might work.
And that my mother is ill and I take over the gang or something like that.
He looked like he was super insistent on just that one point that she had to be at the meeting.
Oh my god! So we do have to try and get her back in her body. Is that what we're trying to say here?
Not necessarily. You could always Bernie's it.
Weekend at Bernie's. It might be a bit. These guys might be a bit young for that movie.
I was gonna say, if there's anybody who can teach him how to pull off a Bernie, it's you.
So what we're gonna have to do is, Yana, you're gonna have to be on one side of your old body. Freddie, you'll have to be on the other side, and we're gonna have to tie you basically to her arms and legs. So if you wave, we'll put some sunglasses on her. Make sure one of you has your hand on the back of her head so it doesn't tilt back and forward, and then let the hilarity issue.
Sounds like a great plan. I don't see any
I'm
fault.
afraid my puppeteering is sorely lacking.
In what way?
As in, I can't puppeteer. So,
That's the fun of it.
okay.
Don't you think it's kind of weird this guy showed up now? Like, Lockpig Gang isn't active for quite a while now.
Apparently.
I think we need to go to. I think we should still just go to the Golden Wattle and see what this is about, because there might be something else there that they want.
Well, we have an hour, so let's move quickly.
Okay, so quickly go there.
Why we have an hour?
The guy said within the hour.
Oh shit! Yeah. All right.
Cut to the Codfather. It looks like it's.
No.
Oh, sorry. Where are you going?
Golden Wattle first.
No problem. You guys head over to Golden Wattle with your sack, and people don't stare at you, scream and run. It's rather reassuring. There are plenty of black, brown, etc. people here, and so nobody gives a shit.
Nice.
You guys aren't really dressed right, but people come in and go out. It's a port town. I mean, you get all kinds here. Is anybody carrying any obvious weaponry, like scythes and shit?
Yes.
The scythe gets ignored because that's a farming tool, so they're just like,
yay!
Although they do look at the blade a lot because it's ice.
I have a sheathed sword.
They give you looks like and one guy even stops and he goes, if you're foreigners, he looks at the scythe and shit and he goes, you might want to get rid of that before any of the guards see you. No obvious weapons for the citizens.
I'm a farmer.
I'm sure you are, buddy. That's a lovely ice thing there. Might want to, get rid of it. It's up to you. I'm just trying to be neighborly, he says. He hurries off.
Oh, no, wait, no, sorry. I did pocket the sword, sorry.
Then you're probably wearing an empty sheath around because the sheath don't pocket.
Well, yeah. I can't pocket this, so unless you want to go back and drop it off, I can't pocket it.
Actually, I was going to say, I thought you had scythe pocket.
I do, but I also have a sword. The sword is pocketed at the moment.
So awkward.
Yeah.
Well, there's other things you could do. Can you think of anything else to do, or?
Yeah, I could just get a load of twigs and shit and like a big like blanket and roll it all up inside that. So I'm carrying around like a fucking.
Well,
like,
keep in mind, it's a giant L basically.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I'm gonna have to put twigs around it.
That's a lot of fucking twigs. Okay, fine.
L-shaped twigs all bandaged up in.
I don't know if we have time for that.
Yeah, plus you'd have to actually leave the city to go get that. They are
unless you want to go.
I mean, you could leave it in the barber shop and hope it doesn't get fucked with, but...
You want to jump to the embassy, leave it there, and then come back here.
Right, I'll do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's a normal-looking scythe, people might, fucking idiot farmer and shit, but it's obviously not, and it's probably highly magical, which would also get its own special kind of hell here.
I go and drop it back off at the thingy.
Sure, give me a couple luck rolls, Freddie, as you go trump.
While we're at the Golden Wattle, is the basement done?
You haven't gotten to the Golden Wattle yet, sir.
I haven't got there yet.
Excellent. I made both luck rolls.
And you're back, and cut to, you get to the Golden Wattle, and the manager comes out, looks at you guys, and he goes, "Huh? Who's this new guy?" He says, pointing at the huge black guy.
Tyrone.
Tyrone. Hello, Tyrone.
Yeah, I go by Ty.
Okay, hello, Ty. He says, it's good to meet you. I run stuff here for Mr. Rad. My name is Zicky.
Hello, Zicky.
Hi.
He says, and who are you, miss?
Oh, you don't want to know my name?
I don't. Why'd I ask?
Exactly. Why did you ask?
Because I wanted to know your name?
No. That's out of the question. But why did you ask, really?
He looks at Freddy. Who the fuck is this?
Millie. Don't
What?
mind her. Millie.
Millie. Okay. Hello, Millie. You see that she is now plotting revenge on you again, Freddy.
I just want to say how cool that the circle of life is that initially when Freddy came in, I gave him his name, and he has now just given me my name in my new form. So I'm making a note of that. I am known
Circle
as Tyrone. I'm Tyrone. Things come from behind you in reverse, Tyrone. Fuck's sake.
That guy's awesome. All right. He says, is she with you, Mr. Firestarter?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he explains the very few rules they've got. Pretty much if you're wanting to talk to them, you come to the side entrance. However, in these times of trouble, because you guys notice a lot of people are like, look like they're fucking really thin and stuff and angry. And you see them like whispering to each other and stuff. And he says, city's on the cusp of revolution. We're doing what we can. I had a long conversation about that with our people and stuff. We're set up like food kitchens and all that. So, yeah, we're doing our best to try to make sure that this place doesn't get burned down when the revolution comes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hard though, since we are serving basically Nazis. So, anyway, yeah. We've gotten done with the back, except for there was a small hole in the roof, but then somebody drug a vehicle through more of the roof, so now we're working on fixing that.
So it's not done yet.
Which part? The roof? No.
Basement. The basement.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Done.
can
Oh,
I
yeah.
see?
Oh, please, yeah.
He goes like this to her, like, he goes, calm yourself, Millie. It's just a basement.
I like basement.
She's a feisty one, isn't she?
I like basement.
Very fine.
Right. He takes you guys over and shows you the door down to the basement. I don't have the map handy and stuff, so I don't know how big it is or anything, but I believe, is this the one that has like a one-way door out in addition to the air shit in the basement?
Yeah, so basically it has a Trump arrivals where you go when you arrive and the Trump going out. So 2 rooms and a bunch of other stuff as well.
Great. It's all done up. I mean, more touches will need to be done, but the Trump in and out rooms were prioritized.
I'll make a note later to make Trump arrival room, and then I'll start handing that out to people.
Cool. Yeah. Do they have any furniture down here, or there were supposed to be beds and stuff down here?
Probably, yeah. I can check the map. Hold on.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound like it.
I don't know. Jason did most of the stuff.
No worries. You guys should get involved in this. We'll say there's at least one bed down there you can put the unconscious most evil person in the world in. Because now the kind and sweet Millie, who's never heard a fly, is going out to party. Sure. Or you could keep her with you and not dump her off yet. It's up to you. There's even some twine here in case you need it.
Twine?
Yeah.
Evil twine. I don't think that's going to do much good. Also, I've got a horrible feeling that don't want to put in ideas in Logan's head, but
Yeah.
I got a horrible feeling that she's got high magic. She's unconscious for a reason. Even though I put her in a state of suspended animation, I'm thinking if she wants to wake up for any reason, she will.
Please don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
Well.
don't ever say that.
It's true. High magic is always going to trump fucking normal magic. So if she wants to, but I'm guessing at the moment she's happy to stay like this. So, oh my god, I've got 3 clocks.
Look, there's 3 bedrooms. There's a interrogation room, aka Mildred's study.
Oh god.
There's a lounge, library. There's a storage area with a vault.
Wow.
There's a workshop and another storage room. And yeah.
Everything you guys could want. Is there like a common area to it?
Yeah, there's a lounge.
How big is the lounge approximately?
They didn't scale this, so
Does anyone want a hero point wager?
no.
I made that card with you in mind specifically because you're always doing I'm going to roll a crit, and then you had a chance to.
I was keeping it, hoping I would get a crit card, but I was like, nah, I've got too many good other cards, like 3 clogging greeds. So.
Wow.
I'll be right back.
Logan, I would say it's approximately 40, 50 square feet.
Okay. So 12-ish, 15 meters. Yeah.
Something like that.
Please make a note to ask Jay to scale it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So it's a big room. Got it. Yeah. All right. What do you guys want to do? You have so much stuff to do.
I know.
Right now, since Yana's gone, she's actually playing the unconscious version of herself.
Nice. Well, we could first go and ask who dropped the calling card off, just in case there's someone here that needed us for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well do that while we're here.
Yeah, I'll show the manager the card and we found
shit.
it.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we'd made new calling cards and stuff, and I guess one of them just got left in there or something. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine. I thought you may have needed something, so we weren't sure.
Well, that's a good idea. If we need to signal you, we'll leave one. Where did you find this one?
In the embassy.
Just anywhere in the embassy?
In the normal room where we go and meet.
All right, great.
Can I suggest a different approach? It could be much easier and better.
Bat
You could
signal?
get very, very bright lantern, very bright lantern, one direction, and cut out a cardboard cutting of a bat and shine it through that into the sky, and then we will
No, a
come.
golden waffle, not a bat. What are you talking about?
I'm just imagining now instead what they tried for this party. It just shows a giant cock. It shows all the mothers covering their kids' eyes.
Oh
God
no!
damn it.
It's the cock signal. We've got to go.
No, cock man. All right.
Alright, so,
Yeah, I'll take that back. There you go. Thank you very much.
alright.
So we have a mission waiting.
Are we doing the burning thing?
The what?
The plan.
The plan? What
The
plan?
puppeteering plan.
Actually, you might be able to pull off some of it with some prestidigitation since you don't have puppeteering, but it will be a negative because you don't have puppeteering. Of course, if you actually had somebody super tall or maybe on stilts, actually, Kinley's strong enough he could fucking puppeteer her if he set up like that kind of thing.
How did you just put makeup on Mildred? Make her look more like the other
She
Mildred?
totally looks it's a very different I mean, she's got some of the same features as Mildred, but very, very different. No, I'm afraid that but fortunately, at least you have Mildred here.
If they know anything about Mildred, they'll know she likes to drink. So if she's acting weird, we'll just say she's drunk.
But I just like look different. That's
No, the other Mildred, not you.
oh right. How do you want to do that?
Well, so I'll be on one side, you'll be on the other side.
We are really doing this one.
Do you have any other ideas?
No, but this is like obviously not working also.
Yeah, you have strong doubts that this plan will work, but you do need to have yourself there.
It will be very, very funny.
Well, we can try and see how we fail miserably.
How about you try and meditate and see if you can actually like control your body, out of body thing.
Oh, wow.
That'd be even more funny.
That would be cool.
I want such a freakishly good meditate roll that I go, I can't fucking believe you rolled that well.
Okay, let's try.
Anyone is kill 5.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you want to re-roll as well?
Let's see how. Yeah, let's see how
Alright, give me whatever you want. I'll play skill 5.
This is a stupidly low roll that we're going for here. We're basically going for something very close to a crit.
No.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, have a re-roll. I need to just throw something away.
Okay.
Discard anything anyway.
Oh, the only cap I have is self-improvement.
Oh,
Awkward.
So, do you want it or should I like toss it?
What's that one again?
I'm on D3. And you occupy skill.
I got.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
No, you give it to Freddy.
And I'll drop something else.
Okay.
My cards are too good.
Okay, so I try to reroll.
Don't worry, they'll get World of Pain soon, Matt, and you'll be
I know.
happy again.
If it happens, it happens.
Maybe one more.
Okay, cool. Now, that's not something you can do. But, so what do you guys do?
I guess it's back to the.
I got a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll just we'll take her in and just say, oh, she got to the golden waddle and she just hit the source hard time.
Yeah.
She is out of it. She's here, but she's out of it. She's unconscious. We'll have to barter on her side.
Mm-hmm. That's like unbelievable, kind of.
Yeah, because we all know she's a big drinker.
How do you want?
She went on a rager. We splash her with loads of alcohol so she smells like alcohol.
I love it. How do you want to get her there?
Carry her.
In the bag or no bag?
Like the drunk carry. No, she's drunk. Like, I've got to carry her. She's drunk.
Done. All right, cut to the Codfather. There's people playing very stereotypical Italian music off to the side and stuff. Tunes. It's like a mandolin version of the music from the Godfather movies. Right. So anyway, the guy's waiting there, and he sees you carrying her in. He's like, He's sitting at a table and whatnot. He orders some more beers and such, because beer is a good bargaining drink. And you guys sit down, and he says, "Could you lift up that person's head?"
I lift up her head.
What's wrong with? Oh, I see.
She is. Yeah.
I heard she likes to drink. Okay, so I'm guessing you're her team.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right then. Well, as long as she is like helping to at least plan this up, although
she'll be up later once she's recovered.
Well, this has to be done very quickly. Children's lives are in your hands.
All right.
No. Say it with me.
No.
Their lives are in your hands.
Children's lives are in our hands.
I don't see any lives.
I don't know about her, he says.
Don't worry.
What about you, Mr. Ty?
I give him the strong but silent, like, fist, like, kids. Me.
Kids. Okay. He nods. He totally mistakes you for an honorable man. And he says, very well. I'm not sure, they were taken recently. I'm not sure how long ago, but it's a rescue mission. There's a little boy and a little girl. Their names are Arnor and Poppy. They went into a house. They didn't come out. We need
Was it
you
made
to.
of gingerbread?
No, is that a common building material? He
No,
says
but
totally.
we could be dealing with a witch here.
Oh, I have no idea about that. But if you can get them both back, and I hate to say this, but dead or alive is better. You can get a total of 10 gold pieces for your team's efforts, and a bottle of alcohol.
I lean over to Freddy and I go, "Is that a lot?"
The guy looks at you like, "Are you crazy? That's a lot."
I whispered it to him.
Oh.
Is that a lot? No, I don't know.
Well, I know one person will be very happy with the alcohol. Yes, thank you.
Question. What are these kids to you?
I've been hired on behalf of people who it's very important that these children are taken out and returned to their families.
Taken out?
Of wherever they are. We presume they're in the house.
They're not brothers and sisters. They're not related in any way.
No. But if they're back in their parents' arms, that's all that matters.
Okay. Why were they taken in the first place then?
I don't have that information.
Why would you trust like Fox gang with kids? Like, why would you trust lockpick gang with kids?
Because we were told that this person whose name is Fuck will do it and get it done.
Right, but who told you?
It's word on the street. I don't like to say who, but I can tell you the initials are DD, if that helps. He nods like that's giving away too much type look.
Do you know the families?
Not personally. I'm just an intermediary. I've only been given some information, and
not a lot.
Not a lot, but if you accept this, I will walk you over and show you the place that they went into. We know that they went in there, but we don't know what's up.
It's normally customary we have a bit more information to go on when we.
What do they look like at least?
I don't have that information.
So we could literally bring back anyone, and
yes.
it might be the wrong
We could
children.
be going into someone's house, taking their kids, and stealing them back for you guys.
Well, you could talk to the children and say, "Is that your mom and dad?" And if they say yes, leave them there. We don't want anybody,
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, I mean, we don't want you to kidnap.
Kick in the door, kill the parents. Are those your parents? Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, kids.
Happy Christmas! Yay!
Oh, wrong house. It was next door. Imagine.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's a 9, not a 6. Sorry, guys.
Well, how old are they? Do you know that at least?
I don't have that information. Under 10, I think.
Under 10.
I'm still like confused because as I know the leader of the lockpick gang, he doesn't really like kids. Like
I understand.
I think the point is they've been told that you get shit done probably without asking questions, without any morals. So you're just like, I don't care who I kill or what I do. We just get the job done.
He begins to look alarmed when you're saying that. The no morals thing. He's like,
but is that not what you're looking for? Because that sounds like this is the kind of mission where you don't want questions asked. We're asking questions.
I just don't have the answers. This is a very honorable mission. We just want you to save them.
Yeah, but save them from what? And
I don't have that information.
We could be taking them from one evil to a greater evil.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. You get them, bring them to me. Let me talk to them, and then you can ask them where do you want to go and take them there. I just want to be sure that the contract's fulfilled.
How long have they been missing?
I don't have that information. Not long.
Not long. Your employers are not very forthcoming, are they?
No.
I'm terribly sorry.
So can we have some sort of communication with the employers beforehand?
I don't have that.
Look,
My employers
how
have left
about we
town.
start with you taking us through the place, and
Yes.
as long as it's not like,
It's here in town.
yeah,
Let's go.
we will make an assessment there and then.
Well, I need some sort of.
It's the only information we've got to go off right now is you showing us the place.
Yeah.
Well, I do have one other piece of information that I can give
right.
you that might sway you, because I don't want to show you the place unless you tell me that you're going to take the contract.
Okay, what is it?
Dragon Dawn.
Oh, this person, right.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. Will you take the contract?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He offers both of his hands in some sort of weird handshake thing.
I do something crazy.
All right. You guys shake hands over it, and he says, payment is given out on the things that I mentioned before. Are you ready to go?
Sure.
Yeah.
He takes you out through past the docks over to the downtown center, and he says, stealthily now, and he attempts to sneak while limping.
Right.
He's making much more noise than he did when he was just walking normally. He steps in the bucket. He's like, oh my God.
Question.
Come.
Is piloting a car considered a professional skill?
Sure. Yeah, there's race car drivers.
I'll play that then.
He's in so much pain because he's got a bucket on his foot. He's trying to take it off a few times and it won't come off.
Is he limping on the other foot now?
He's limping on both of them.
I'm just watching Kinley continue to carry the unconscious body as we're doing all
Oh yeah. He's forgotten he's carrying her at this point. He's like, Anyway, you guys get over there, and he leans out enough that if anybody's watching this way, they'd be like, that's fucking suspicious as shit. And he points out this dilapidated, kind of spooky looking house. It appears to be 1 story tall, fairly decent in size. It either holds 1 giant room, 2 large rooms, 4 reasonable size rooms, or whatever. And he goes, in there. I will sneak away now. We'll meet back at the Codfather when you've done it. Leave word for Mr. John's son when you are done. If I'm not there, I'm going to eat there every night, though, for dinner. God damn, he's trying to kick the bucket off against the tree.
Yeah, try and kick the bucket, mate.
Okay.
Right, I turn around to the other guys and go, right, this could be
fucking foot.
This could be the easiest mission ever.
I'll be
What I
glad.
suggest is we walk up, knock on a door. When they answer, we say, hey, we're here to pick up Poppy and Arnold. Oh, right, yeah, you kind of picked them up. Right, yeah. Just give us the kids and we just take them back.
What is the surrounding area look like, Logan? Where are we?
You are in the downtown district, so it's seedy, rundown, lots of brothels. This area is pretty much just shitty shit here.
What's the building that we're going to look like?
The building that you're going to is a simple rundown 1-story affair. It looks shabby, even compared to the rest of the rundown neighborhood. Yeah, it looks vaguely familiar.
Is anyone around us immediately?
Not really. Nobody. This is the kind of neighborhood where people avoid making eye contact with each other, because they're either a pimp, prostitute, drug user, drug pusher, or just some guy going to work?
I take my glasses out, have a look at the house.
Down. Give me a willpower ×5 and burn a charge. The house itself is not magical, although that would be fucked up. It does even have some old sombreros on the roof. As many of the buildings do.
I think we might need some wilderness girl outfits.
Some wilderness?
Wilderness girl outfits.
Why?
You can go around selling cookies. Wilderness girls. No, we've done that before. That would just be boring.
Best scene ever.
It's brilliant.
This house looks perfectly normal. It's just.
Are there windows anywhere on the house?
There are, but they are shuttered. They don't.
Okay.
They probably don't even have glass, but they have shutters which are all closed. It doesn't look like it'd be a really well. Give me a security systems roll. How tough of nut does this look like?
Let's try for that. Why not? Security systems law.
Yep.
No, it's fine. It's just nothing at all.
Yeah, they both shrug. Freddie, you're thinking if you had a knife, these are the kind of windows, shutters that are still, they've got a gap between them. So if you take a knife, you go, burp, and then the latch goes, ding, and then you go, and creep in like some sort of fucking unable to fly vampire or something.
Okay. Why? Do you think we should just go up and knock, or shall we wait a while and see if anyone comes in?
This is highly dubious. This
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to just run in there.
Well, obviously, it's some sort of like haunted house or something.
He did say though that its time is of the essence.
Yeah, but I would be curious. Maybe we should just like send somebody to knock on the door with some like message or something.
Ooh, I've got a good idea.
Okay, go for it. I'll wait you.
Freddie is dressed in braids and.
So here's the plan. I switch over the bodies. So you prop up old Mildred. I'll take young Mildred, who's young, knock on the door and say I've got another kid for them.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's pretty fucked up. I got this 18-year-old chick for you. You want her? I'm dropping out.
I hear you guys like kids.
There's only one downside that Mildred can see to that plan.
What's that?
She's leaving her body with Freddie.
Oh.
Other than that, it's fine.
Oh, I could just carry both and say, look, you're not interested in the older one, but the young one?
So basically, Freddie ends up just hiding, and you guys just walk off, is what you're saying.
Well, he could be my accomplice if he wants. But I would have her slung over the shoulder to be like, I got a kid for you.
Okay, so you got two bodies slung over your shoulder. Well, nobody in this part of the town or the docks even fucking stopped you for having somebody slung over your shoulder and asked anything. No questions were asked. Apparently, this is fairly normal behavior, although you're thinking if you could get one of those wheelbarrows for the drunks that are often used, that would be good cover. You did see somebody else in the distance wheeling on their friend or something.
Oh, is there a drunk basket?
Not yet, although I'm sure you can go find one.
That was brilliant. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, let's go and get a wheelbarrow then. She still drinks of alcohol. We need to make you probably stink of alcohol as well. You were drinking heavily.
Kind of.
That was yesterday.
She barely looks like she might not even be of legal age to drink.
Doesn't mean that she 18 in this day and age.
Wow, good point. Yeah, she's got a full-time job at age 12, so yeah, I guess so. All right.